There are dogs, literally everywhere.
Lots of tourist destinations look amazing on social media, but are actually terrible in real life.
I have to find a path because it's very, very busy.
I'm AC Fowler, I love to travel, and I'm hitting the road to tell you what's worth the trip and what to skip. This is Destination Debunkers. This time, we're hiking with 1,000 dogs in Costa Rica. Territorio de Zaguates is tucked away in Alajuela, about an hour outside of Costa Rica's capital city, San Jose. Costa Rica is being overrun with over 1 million strays. Territorio de Zaguates is a no-kill shelter looking to help fix the problem. They take in homeless dogs and provide them with shelter, food, and medical care. All of the dogs at the shelter are up for adoption, and visitors all over the world can come play with them, walk with them, and hopefully take one home. We booked a $460 round-trip ticket from JFK to Juan Santa Maria International Airport. We rented a standard sedan for only $77 a day. But with the area's narrow, windy streets and off-road terrains, we quickly found out that a sedan might not have been the best option.
It's my first flat that I've ever seen.
But occasional car trouble is no match for the country's breathtaking scenery and vibrant culture. And of course, their dog shelter that's melting the hearts of everyone on the internet. Currently, a viral video on the shelter has over 36 million views on Facebook. We're headed to Territorio de Zaguates very, very soon. There are hundreds and hundreds of dogs that used to be strays, so I just want to make sure that it'll be a safe activity. We're going to be testing 3 main things. How safe is the experience? How strenuous is the hike? And how well are the dogs taken care of? I have a confession to make. I am more of a cat person than a dog person. We had bought a dog when I was a kid, a beautiful golden retriever, and my parents paid for it. And between the time when we bought it and it came to our house, and the dog attacked a child. So I'm scarred because that child could have been me. After an hour of missed turns, bumpy roads, and questionable driving practices. Wait, this is a one-way street. Oh gosh, a bus. We made it to Territorio de Zaguates, and we were greeted by a few eager hosts. But nothing prepared me for when they opened the gate. There were dogs everywhere. At first, I was a little intimidated by the pup stampede, but co-owner Alvaro had definitely established himself as pack leader. Despite there being only 4 people commanding over 1,000 dogs in total, there seemed to be a solid system in play. New dogs, or dogs with illnesses, were separated from the rest of the pack, and a systematic feeding time ensured all of the dogs left with full bellies. While there may have been a few spats between the dogs, co-owners Leah and Alvaro made sure neither canine nor visitor was hurt.
Territorio's territory. A Zaguate is basically a dog that has no breed, and aside, generally speaking, it has to be a stray. So at the beginning when I thought about this place, everybody was saying, oh, call it the Enchanted Mountain. I go, no, because nothing about this is fancy. Nothing about this is even good. I mean, it's sad that we have to do this, but it's their place, so it's Territorio Zaguates.
Many of these dogs were pets and strays who had undergone serious trauma at the hands of humans.
We've had dogs here that came in because somebody had lit them on fire. A limb was chopped off by their owner, and they end up on a street. We try to pick up the ones that are in really bad shape. He's skinny, he's got skin issues. It's easy to rescue the little ones and the cute ones that find homes very quickly, but these ones are the ones that really need. So we have, I keep telling people, we have a mountain full of uglies. But you fall in love with their inside, and that's what people should look at.
So I wasn't sure if I'd fall in love with one, but this one is definitely stole my heart. So he's very peaceful and chill, as you can see.
Despite their hardship, I had never met dogs so eager for love. As far as safety is concerned, I'd give it a thumbs up, but it's still important to be cautious, especially during feeding times.
Enough for everyone.
With a pack this huge, long walks are a necessity. That's where the visitors come in. On designated dates and at no cost, guests join Leah, Alvaro, and the staff on a 2-mile hike around their 375-acre farmland. Bug spray, sturdy shoes, and comfortable clothes are a must. Keep in mind, when I say hike, I mean hike.
I'm letting you go before me so you can figure out all the places where I might fall.
Most of the trek is uphill, across rocky terrains and water. It's great for the outdoorsy types, and of course for energetic dogs. And with all that time playing with these pups, it's hard not to fall in love with at least one.
I love this dog because he found me again after we already had a moment.
Plus, all that work is worth it once you get to the top.
Oh, is this my friend? This is my friend. Yes, it is. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. This dog seriously loves me.
While I personally love the hike, walking up and down steep hills can be challenging for people not used to it. I couldn't help wondering, how well can 4 people really care for this many dogs? Leah knows each and every dog by name. She's made it her life's work to take in animals that have been abused and forgotten, and works with her vets to make sure they're as healthy as possible. Despite Leah's efforts, she hasn't been able to secure substantial funds from the Costa Rican government, and it takes thousands of dollars a month to keep the shelter running. On the other hand, neighbors claim that the dogs are polluting their land, and Leah has been forced to undergo costly tests to prove they aren't. Leah's care for these animals is unparalleled and a definite thumbs up. However, their overall care is in dire need of help. Territorio de Zaguates has set up crowdsourcing campaigns for donations as a response.
When you see these dogs on the street, they're a little miracle. So the first thing we want to do is have people realize that these dogs are magnificent survivors.
My time at Territorio de Zaguates was incredible, up until the end, when thanks to my driving skills, we ended up stuck in a ditch.
1, 2, 3. Otro tanto. 1, 2, 3.
So the land of the strays was incredible. I loved getting to hang out with all the dogs. They were licking all over me and just jumping all over me. It was so cool. It's definitely super safe. All the dogs are surprisingly well behaved. If you can stand a little roughhousing from each of the dogs, you're gonna be totally fine. The walk is a little bit strenuous. It definitely is a little bit of a hike. You're walking uphill a good portion and then kind of a steep downhill. So I can definitely see how this is not the activity for everyone, but for me, I had a great time and I thought it was awesome. And we talked to Leah about how she takes care of them. It's really impressive how her and her team love the dogs. She knows each one of the over 1,000 dogs' names, which is kind of insane. Overall, very, very impressed.
Being able to walk with a pack of 1,000 dogs was great, but hearing their heartbreaking stories and seeing the love Leah had for them is something I won't ever forget. Territorio de Zaguates taught me that sometimes the greatest experiences aren't always the prettiest. That's why, for me, the land of the strays is a definite bucket list. Be sure to follow our page so you don't miss an episode.